everybody. It's so good to see you. Welcome to the Creator Classroom's live stream for today. I'm not sure how long today's live stream is going to last. It depends on my voice. 1 to 2 hours is what I'm thinking, but you never know. What we're going to talk about today is organizing in Canva. And this actually happens to be there's a good reason why I'm going to talk about it, and it's because my Canva homepage is a hot mess. I have copies of things, I've got duplicates, I have things that aren't in folders, and I thought instead of doing all of that off camera, I could live stream my process so that everyone could ask any questions as I'm going through it. So the first thing that I'm going to do is talk about merging documents, and then I'm going to add some things to folders while I'm also trashing some things, getting rid of some things that I don't need anymore. And along the way, I might be asking some questions, and they might seem off the wall, but there is a reason, and you'll see why a little later on when I'm organizing my brand kit, the Canva Pro Brand Kit. And let's see, what else is there? Oh, yeah, the live Q&A. I always do a live Q&A if people are around that have questions about how to use Canva, specifically about how to use Canva for YouTube. And I'll be able to answer those live during this stream. So start thinking about your questions, especially if they relate to the topic that I'm working on. And today, that's organizing my Canva homepage. All right, so was that brain fart number 1? Am I already having brain farts this early? Oh. Well, I'll get into that in a little bit when more of you show up. But if you're watching this on replay, you can skip around to the segments that you need by looking in the description or at the bottom, like down here at the bottom. There'll be a timeline, and if you hover over different sections, it will give you what that section is about. I jump around a lot. I'm doing lots of tips and tricks throughout these, so you might find it beneficial to sit down one day and watch the whole thing, but I completely value your time. That's why I put the timestamps in the description so you can jump to specific segments. Like this one's ending right now at 3:52. So probably about the 4-minute mark, I'll have a new chapter. Let's screen share. Here we go. And let's do this. Normally, when I'm doing this process, I'm pretty quiet. So I'm hoping that things will be okay and that I'll remember to tell you what I'm doing. But if I forget something and you get a little lost, just leave me a chat and I will try to explain it. But the first thing I'm going to do is merge some documents, because you're going to notice there are a lot of things here that look similar. And there are also a lot of things here that aren't in folders. So I need to do those two things to get my Canva page, to get my Canva homepage looking organized. So what I'm going to do is find one of them. Let's see. This is close out live stream here. I don't need that one. This is a live stream trailer. Actually, let's see. Can I make it a brand kit this way? Tell you what, I'm going to go into this because I want to make this one. Click share, more. Let's see, template, add template to a folder, team template, publish template, because I don't want to add anything to that one. Now I'm going to go to the home page. And let's see, do I need to do this one? I don't know if I need to do that or not. You know what? I don't. I think I've already got it. I do. So I'm actually going to delete this. 3 dots, move to trash. This is, I don't need to do anything to that one. Live stream trailer. I think I've got it listed under live stream, but I need to make this one actually a brand template. So went into it, share. I don't need to download it. Click dots, template, publish template. I see a comment. Let's see. All right. Let's see. So now this one should be in a brand template. Went back to the home page, brand template, brand template, brand template. And I also have this in a folder. So let's add this one to a folder, 3 dots. This is also about live streaming. So add that one to a folder. I'm doing this front part before I merge some documents to make sure. I do not need this one anymore, so move to trash. Actually, I may not need to merge documents. I may just need to delete things. This one may move to a folder. I'm going to move it to community post. This one, I can't do anything. So when you get something from somebody, like this one says view only, I can't actually do anything. I can't put this one in a folder. I can't delete it. I can't do anything with it. It's just there. I've put in a request that we're able to hide those, but so far that's not happened because I really would like to be able to hide these view only things. This is a t-shirt that I'm working on. Okay. I need a new folder. Create a new folder. Merchandise. These are in folders already. This is not. This needs to be added to a folder. Live stream. I don't know. I'm gonna go here and I think I'm going to add this as a brand template. If you're joining in and have any questions at all while I'm working on tidying up my Canva homepage, just let me know in the comments or in the live chat. I don't think I need this actually. So I'm going to get rid of this trash. I tell you what, we're going to go to projects and we're going to figure out which ones aren't in a folder by clicking designs. And so now you'll see I've gotten rid of a lot of things. I've got to put all of these either in the trash or in a folder. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to put this in merchandise. Okay, I thought that I'd made one called merchandise. Did I not? Where did that one go? I'm going to I need this one to go to live stream. And this one I can get rid of. It was just temporary. This one I can get rid of. This was during a lesson that I don't need anymore. This was during a lesson that I don't need anymore. I'm going to keep this one just in case someone wants that template. Live stream. Countdown timer. So let's move this one to live stream. Hello, everybody. It is great to see you on today's live stream. What we're doing today is organizing my Canva homepage to give you some ideas of how you can do that, and also taking your questions. So if you have any questions about how to use Canva, then leave them in the chat. Do you have a concern? Do you need to know how to do something? Just leave it in the comments or in the chat while I'm working on organizing this, and I will answer them as they come in. All right. Hello. Look, we've got Joanna, V Friends. I hope I'm saying that. It is so great to see you. Thank you for joining today. And we also have Beloved Baby in the house. Thanks for joining. If you have any questions about what I'm doing, I'm just sort of organizing. I needed to organize my homepage anyway, and I thought, why not do that live so you can see how I do it? And I had a bunch of different projects here that were on the homepage that weren't in folders, and so I'm adding them to folders. And folders are actually unlimited for every single Canva user. So it doesn't matter whether you're a free user or a Canva Pro user, you can add things to folders. And all you have to do is hover over a design. Here's the Canva homepage. We went to projects, and then I clicked on design. Now we're going to hover over that design, click on the three dots, click move to folder, and you can add it to the folder. And I've got one called live stream. This is all about live stream document. So I'm going to add it to my live stream folder. And then this one, same thing. So I know that all three of these are for live stream. So I selected it. I'm going to select this one, and I'm going to select this one as well. And now I can go down here at the bottom and move all three of these at the same time to that folder. This is a much more efficient way than doing it one by one, especially if you have a lot of projects to move into folders. So I just moved those. And then I had done a community post about this particular mouse pad, and I actually have it on my desk. It is very, very large. It's like almost 36 inches wide by a little over 15 inches deep. And it allows me to put things like my glass on it so that it is not as loud when I set it down. And I can move things like my Elgato Stream Deck, and it's not as loud. And so I just love it. But I don't need this project anymore. So we're going to go back. And I'm going to click the three dots and delete it. Now I see a question. What's the difference between a project and a design? Or are they one and the same? Great, great question. I'm writing down the timestamp so I can add that to. All right, let's see here. They use both words. They're kind of interchangeable. However, a design is one thing. So this particular thing is called a design. Like this one that says a live stream is coming. It's my live stream trailer, and I use it as my brand template so that I have the same style for each live stream trailer, right? This is a design. Canva calls it a design. There's their terminology. Sometimes I use the word project instead of design here. It's my verbiage, basic verbiage. However, over on the left-hand side, I can't figure out, but up there at the top, there is something called projects, and the project here contains everything. If I had projects that weren't in a folder here, it would also say design. And let me show you what I mean. So I don't know how to take it out of a folder, actually. I don't remember how to do that. I think I can do that in the design, but it would say design up here in between folders and templates. And so projects is just all of your projects. You've got folders. I have Canva Pro, so I have brand templates, and that's what this is. Those aren't all my brand templates. And then images, these are all uploaded images from different things. These actually all are uploaded images. And you see this is so gross. It's so gross. Do you see this? On the other channel, I have a channel with my husband called the Project Help Desk. And we recently filmed a video on how to change the filter for a specific vacuum. And so this is the old filter, the foam and felt filter in it. And then this one is new. And so we just did that. And this was a picture I took for that thumbnail that I've not worked on yet. But yeah, this is just all the uploaded images and all of the videos. And a lot of these are GIFs. So whenever you put a GIF in in a design, it automatically goes to the videos tab. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. It went down the wrong pipe, I think. But yeah, so it just GIFs will come up in the video tab on your projects. So hopefully that helped you understand the difference between projects and designs. Projects is a folder over here on the left-hand side, and it contains all of your designs, but also folders, templates, images, and videos. So, and if you scroll down, you can see everything. And I don't have any designs listed here because all of my designs are in folders. And I just did that at the beginning of the live stream. So like the first 15 minutes or so, I spent putting things in different folders. All right, let's see here. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Let me add here. Hopefully that answers your question. If you have any other questions, oh, I see a good point. I find the folders a nuisance. Now, I've got to be honest, I do too right now, and it's because my folders are a hot mess. And I'm working on organizing them. I'm not going to organize these today, but I'm working on organizing them so that I can get them a little better. But I want to show you how they're useful, because to me, I use them all the time because it helps me find things easier, especially like I've got a folder for everything that I do with live streaming. And so all I have to do is go to those folders and find all of my designs, and it helps me find that design easier, especially if it's an older design. Let me see what else. Because I see that Living Creekside said, Anton, that is a great tip. Using Canva Pro, I find what works for me is naming the first page to describe the content, if that makes sense. That way I can see everything at a glance. Actually, I used to do that. And because of everything that's going in my mind, I forgot my own tip because I used to do that. And it really does help. And you'll see right here, let me show you the screen. Here we go. You see how here I've got thumbnails, and it is just like right there, and I can see it easily. That's what I'm going to be doing to a lot of mine, but I just have not had the energy to be able to do that. But yeah, I love that. Is a fantastic tip, Anton. All right, let's see here. What is on my list? Merge documents. All right, what I want to show you is how to merge documents. Even though now that I've trashed everything, I really don't need to do that. But let me, I tell you what, let me just open up a new document. Which would you rather? Would you rather me open up a video document or a presentation document? Chatter's choice. You can choose a video document or a presentation document. It's same size, but I just want to show you this cool trick that we're going to do. And while I'm waiting, I'm going to look and see if I can star some things that I want to look at later. All right. Presentation. Anton says, look, Anton says presentation. He's the first to chime in. So guess what? We're going to do that. Presentation. This is how folders can be helpful. And I've got a lot of stuff going on over here. I'm actually going to clear that up so you can X out things. We're going to click things out here. And I'm doing this just so that you know where to find them in your document. And by the way, this works for both free and pro users, either one. So go to More, Folders. You can technically click all your designs or any of these folders, but I'm just going to click all of them. And it's going to have all of your designs in there. And what you can do is, I'm just going to scroll down here. I'm trying to find something. Oh, I know what. Let's say that I want to use one of these for some reason. I click this and then look, all of the designs, all of the pages from that design are here for me. And look, I can grab this monkey. Now, let's say that I want something else. I'm going to click back on all your designs and I'm going to look at a different here. Now, this is where Anton's tip of naming the front page, like giving it, I would call that a title page, right? It's its own thumbnail, big, bold words to let you know what it is so that you can find things faster. But let me click this one. Oh, this is the same one because I have lots of copies of things. But you can hover over it. It will scroll through for you. You can see whether there's things there that you want or not. Let me look at this. Oh, and let's say that I want to use, I want this one. I did not mean to do that. Let's just add a page and add this one. Now I add a page. I can go back to all my designs. I can, let's click out of this. And let's say that I want this now. I can click out a page and I can take from previous designs right here and merge multiple documents into one. Technically, I could take 3 full documents and create a brand new thing and then get rid of 3 separate projects if I'm wanting to like collect a bunch of different videos that I want to use for other projects or other designs. Hopefully that made sense. And I guess I will show you a real way that I would actually use this. If I were using this for real, what I would do is I wouldn't go to all my designs. I would go to a folder. I would probably go to, and you see I've got a hot mess here. I would probably look at my thumbnails, right? And so I've got this TCC thumbnails, and let's say that I want to organize everything here into one document. Then I could take this and I can click all of these. Let me just click all of these. No, I would just go like this and I would put them in there and I would add a page and I would be able to add all of these to one document up to, I think, 200. Let me see. folder. Managing folder content. I think. Oh, okay. Canva free folders can contain up to 2. Oh, that's the folders, not the project. But I did not know that. Canva free folders can hold up to 200 designs. Canva Pro, Canva for Teams, Canva for Education, and Canva for Nonprofit folders can hold up to 1,000 designs. That's an upgrade. I did not realize that they had changed that because I don't think it was 1,000 before. But let me see. Design limit. I can't remember what it's called. I think that you can add up to 200 things, 200 pages in a design. It might be higher than that, but I think now you can add 200 pages. But I'm not 100% sure. We have a new live stream viewer, y'all. iFun Chris is in the house. Hello. It's nice to see you. I'm so glad you're here. Today, I'm just talking about organizing things, trying to get things into folders. And the first, I don't know, 15 minutes or so, I was working on organizing my Canva homepage. And that's just what I was doing because I needed to do it anyway. And I thought I would just show everybody what I was doing. A lot of you may have missed that, so you might want to check that out in the beginning. But the thing I want to do now, while I'm organizing things, is I want to work on my brand kit. And let's see. What I want to know while I'm working on my brand kit, and you'll see why here in a minute, but what I want to know is, what is your favorite color? Leave it in chat or leave it in comment what your favorite color is, because I'm going to be creating a brand color kit with some, or a brand color palette with some of your favorite colors. And I'm going to name them after you. I did this 2 times ago and I found it really fun. I did one for That Snazzy Life and Snazzy Teal. And then I did one for I Am Not a Cat Gray. And that was really fun. We're going to do the same thing while I work on my brand kit. So comment or leave a chat message about what your favorite color is. We're going to go to Tools and Brand Kit, and this is a Canva Pro feature. If brain fart number 2, I think that I'm going to build a little thing that pops up when I have a brain fart that that's funny. Let's see here. Here we go. What is your favorite color? That's what I want to know. Let me know what your favorite color is. Or if you don't have a favorite color, that's okay. You can just give me a color to search, because I want to see what kind of color palettes are available with the Canva Pro color palettes. And since this is a Canva Pro feature, if you're using Canva for free, you can use my link to get a free trial for 30 days. And I will leave that in the description. And here we go. Let's see here. And here it is in the chat if you need that as well. So I see that iFun Chris wants me to look up blue. We're going to do that in a minute. All All right, I've got all these logos. I'm not going to mess with the logos for now, but look, I've got 42 brand colors here. I do not need all of these brand colors. I do need this one. I no longer need this one. So I'm going to right click or left click the three dots and delete the palette. And it wants to let me know that this can't be undone. I need to make sure that I want to delete this blue palette for lesson. I'm not going to be able to recover it. And it also lets me know existing designs won't be affected. That's great. Yes, delete it. That's what I want to do. Community post colors for lessons. I don't need this one anymore, so I'm going to delete it. And the reason why I'm doing that is that when I have a project or when I have a design, let's go to video. When I have a design over here, when I click color, I've got a whole bunch of color palettes and I don't need them all because that's a whole lot of scrolling to get to the default colors. So what I'm going to do is get rid of them, or I'm going to get rid of a lot of them. I don't need this one, gradient trial. I don't need it anymore. This one that's called Rosie Do Gradient Trial, I used that for a specific Canva tutorial where I talked about how to create your own gradient background with the Draw Beta app. I don't need this one anymore. I don't need this one that's just one color. And so I'm going to get rid of these three color palettes. Let me get rid of all of these tabs that are open. And now we're back on the brand kit. I do need this one, the Lion palette, even though it has a new name, the Project Help Desk palette. I have a channel with my husband called the Project Help Desk, and we just do a bunch of different things to help people, and that's fun. If you have any questions about how to use Canva for YouTube, then be sure to ask them in the chat. I'm just doing a little cleanup here today. Here we are. I can get rid of this one. And I can get rid of this one and this one. Now I've got Snazzy Teal and Not a Gray. I'm going to leave those for now, but you ready? Are you ready, Fun Chris? It's your time to shine. You chose blue. I'm going to create a blue color palette. Welcome everyone who's just joining the live stream today. What we're doing is I needed to do a little organization on my Canva homepage, and I needed to work on my brand kit a little bit because I had a lot of excess stuff here, and I'm going to work on it a little bit off scene, but I thought that you guys might like to see how I do that when I'm working on it. And I'm about to create a brand color kit with the color blue for our Fun Chris channel. And brain fart number 3. Hold on. While my brain is working, take a look at this real quick. Hold on a second. Okay. Okay, I remembered. Okay, so after we do that color palette, what we're going to do is question and answer. If you're the only one in here, I'm going to be able to answer a lot of questions for you because I've got time to do that. All right, now let's see. I see we've got some comments. Let's see here. Oh, a friend is here. You caught me in the middle of a complete and utter total brain fart. I could not remember anything that I was doing. So, but I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for joining, and I really, really appreciate it. All right, let's see here. All right. So what I'm going to do is over here. Oh, it helps to share my screen. I remember this time, guys. All right. What it helps to do is over here on the left-hand side, brand kit. This is a Canva Pro feature. If you want to try Canva Pro for free, I will leave a link in the description for you. And you can also use the link right here in chat. But what we're going to do is add a brand color for our buddy, I Fun Chris channel. And so here's the thing. I recognize and understand that not everyone can get Canva Pro. What I'm going to do is show you a fun little trick, Chris, that will help you get these colors if you want to use them for your channel. All right. So we'll do that right after I show you how to create a color palette within this Canva Pro Brand Kit. All right. So I've got brand colors. We're going to click plus. And guess what? I'm going to type in right here blue. And Canva gives me suggestions on what I should put in the color palette. We've got one, and all these are going to have blue in the title. This one says Blue Charmer. This one says Deep Blue. This one says In the Blue, Blue Cruise, Crimson and Blue. Chris, if you see any of these that you love, then make sure you type out which one that you love. But I think that I like this one called Mermaid Lagoon. But let's keep scrolling. I really like these muted colors: Steadfast Stainless, Ice Infinity. We're going to try. I'm keeping on scrolling. Oh, Living a Dream. Deep, deep blue. Oh. I think that I didn't make it actually. So let me do deep blue. The deep blue. All right. We're going to click this one because that's what Chris said. So we're going to click this one and we're going to scroll down and there it is. Actually, I did get Living a Dream there. I'm going to delete that one. And I'm actually going to rename this. If you click on the name, you can rename it. And I'm going to rename it I Fun Chris Blue. All right. When you hover over each color, oh, you can't see what I'm hovering because I'm in the way. I'm going to get rid of me just for a minute because I can't move me around, but you can get rid of me. You should still be able to hear me though. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me still okay. But we've got this one, I Fun Chris Blue. If I hover over it, it gives me the color code for these colors. So this one is 050, A30. This one, it's just got your 6 hex code there for you. So it's got these colors. You can get rid of colors if you want. So like I could get rid of this one. I'm not going to do it. but I could get rid of this one. What's funny is they're the same color. They're the same color, all 6 of them. I mean, these 2 are the same color. So I'm going to get rid. We're just going to have 3 colors in this color palette right here. Awesome. Thank you for letting me know. I just appreciate that. We're going to leave these 3 colors here. And then we're going to go into a design, and I'm going to show you, Chris, how you can use these. And I'm even going to give you a template so that you can have them if you want these colors, because I know how helpful that would be. So we're going to go and use these colors. Fun Chris. All right, I'm back. And while I'm more comfortable not being on camera, I do understand that you guys like to see me. So I'm back. We're going to create something. And I'll tell you what, I'm just going to do a social media post. And we're going to just get a square post right here. And I'm actually going to call this one I Fun Chris Blue template, because I'm going to make this a template, and I'm going to put it in the chat for you guys that are here live if you want these colors. What I'm going to do is go to Elements. I'm going to click the search button, and you're going to notice that there's all these browse categories. And we're going to look at my favorite category, grids. We're going to click that, and because this is a 3 color palette, I'm going to choose one that's 3, but I'm actually going to give you a bonus color, Chris. So I'm going to choose 4. Here we go. And I'm going to left click and size this down. And we're going to turn this into your color palette. I'm going to click on the first one on the left, click on the color. And look, now here for me is this color palette. So I can click this blue, and then I can click this particular grid and click this particular blue, which looks very white, but it's not. It's got some blue in there. And then I'm going to click this panel and choose this blue. And now we've got one more color. And I think what I'm going to do is click Document. And I'm just going to give you something fun. What about, I don't know, what should I, anybody have any recommendations? Ooh, what about a, you know what? I know what to do. I don't know if you guys know, Canva has a colors page. It helps if I remember exactly what that color page URL is. Let's see if I can find it. Canva color palette. Hold up a while I'm trying to find it here. All right, let's see. Color palette generator. I am, all right, where are you? All right, now I can share my screen. All right, so here we go. Colors. Find the perfect color tools and resources for any project. We're going to create a color palette right here. Nope, not that one. We're going to go with a color wheel. And I just want to take this one. I'm going to go back here. And I'm going to take this bright color. I'm going to go to the color wheel and grab that hue, grab this code. So Control C or Command C if you're on a Mac. And then I'm going to go here and paste it in. Control V or Command and it gives me the complementary color. So now I'm going to take this. I'm going to click on the settings option here and copy this hue, and I can take it back and watch. Put it here, and it's going to give it to me. Now, I accidentally put it in the wrong spot, but that's okay. So now there's 4 colors in this color palette, and I'm going to actually give you the template code. Let's see, if I click template, that's not what I want to do. I want to, all right, remind me, my friend, remind me what I don't do, oh, template link. Here we go. And I'm going to paste it in the chat. And so you're going to be able to take this. I want to work on it a little bit, but you should be able to take that and get those colors for whatever you want, Chris. So let's see here. We've got, oh, y'all, one of these days, I'm going to remember what these buttons are for on StreamYard here, and I'm going to remember how to switch out from comments to me and the thing. I'll get there one of these days. I promise. All right. Bible Reviews and Afternoon Tea. Thank you for joining me today. I know that I've seen your name in the live chat before, but I don't think I pulled you up on screen. Thank you so much for joining. I've got to figure out how to share a screen. So cool for teaching. Yeah. So if you look up, I don't know if are you using StreamYard for sharing your screen? Just let me know whether you're using StreamYard or whether you're using another brain fart number 4. Another program like Ecamm. I know that my buddy here, yeah, my buddy right here is another Canva champion. And we had a great live chat before I did my first live stream. But I know that she uses Ecamm. A whole bunch of people use different things. But yeah, if you're doing live streams, then you're going to want to figure out what program works best for you in terms of doing that. And for me, I tried a couple different things privately, and StreamYard seemed to be the best fit for me to be able to figure out as quickly as I needed to. But there is a button for screen sharing, and StreamYard actually has a YouTube channel. And what I really like to do is jump in there. I think that Melanie does Friday live streams over on StreamYard, and she does a lot of teaching and screen sharing information. And okay, thank you for the words. I appreciate this because sometimes my brain just can't come up with the right words, but it's a third-party streaming tool, and there are a lot of different options. And she uses Ecamm because it's a Mac product. So if you are a Mac user, then Ecamm is probably your best bet. It's not available for me to even try because I'm a Windows girl. And there is a long story about why I'm a Windows girl. But basically, when I was in college, I broke probably, and by broke, I mean like I put them out of commission. I probably broke 5 or 6 of those I don't know, in the late 90s, they had these Mac computers that had different colors on the back. They kind of were bubbly. And I would put 5 or 6 of them out of commission every time I went to the computer lab. And the computer lab guy told me, in the future, when people ask you if you are a Mac girl or a Windows girl, you tell them Windows. Never try to use a Mac because you break them and I can't fix them. People can fix when you mess up a Windows. We can't fix when you mess up a Mac. So that's why I'm a Windows girl, and my husband really knows Windows and Linux. And so anytime if I mess up my Windows computer, he can typically fix it. So yeah. All right, let's see here. So we did the brand kit, and this is a free way to create a brand color kit. But the problem is that it is not as easy. Like I can't just scroll down here and grab these colors. I would have to grab the colors from my file. But the tip that I showed earlier, if I were doing a new design, this is what I would do. I would create a new design. And I know last time someone asked me about whiteboards. I'm just going to click into it so that you can see it. And look, there are a whole bunch of new whiteboards. And basically what this is it has no limits. And I can't think of the right words to use off the top of my head, but basically it has no size and it is limitless in the size. If my other Canva buddy can give me the right words, I would really, 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 really appreciate it. LBC branding. If you've got the right words to describe what whiteboard is, I will put it up on screen. And but basically, what you can do is I'm just going to click this brainstorm whiteboard. We've got a blank screen. I'm going to, oh, it helps me to screen share. Here we go. I clicked this whiteboard. I clicked brainstorm whiteboard, and this is what I pulled up. And we're going to zoom this in. But basically, what I can do is go to folders. I can go to all my designs. And now I think one of these should be what I just made. It is. And there's my colors. And so the thumbnail or whatever will update a little later because it's new. It looks like this. But now I've got the colors right there in the design. And so that's amazing. All right, let's see here. I guess I could show you a real way that I would use it. Let's say that that's what I want for my thumbnails. So let me type in thumbnails. I can click thumbnail here. I'm just going to click this one. It gives me a template. I'm going to add the page here, and then I'm going to go to folders, all your designs. I'm going to click this. Here's my colors. So now my colors are going to be in my color palette as document colors. Ignore this if you have a free account, but yeah, they would be in the document colors, and I would be able to easily change the colors here to what's down here below. And so that's a fun way to use those different tools. I love the whiteboard. It's a great place to create. It's awesome for teams to collaborate and everything. Now, I have to be honest. I have a really hard time with the whiteboard size. And I think it mainly has to do with my eyes and not being able to see what I need. with the whiteboard and with it being so small. And I think that's mainly why I have a hard time with it. However, I think that it would be very, very helpful, especially if even for people that aren't on teams, like if I'm trying to figure out, let me go to templates. If I'm trying to figure out something like I can't decide what I want to put in a YouTube community post, for example, if I can't decide what image I want to put on, I'm trying to find, so this one, which office pet should we get? So I'm going to click it. Here it is. So you see how tiny it is for me. I can't see that. And I mean, I can make it bigger, but then I can't read these little things, and it's hard for me to it's just a little hard for me to bounce around from left to right of the screen. Let me get rid of this, hide this. It's just a little hard for me to see. However, what I love about it and what I do plan on doing is being able to utilize this in a way, because these templates that are available in Whiteboard, these right here, aren't available for other things. So I could take this, right? I could take this whole thing, and now I'm going to copy it, Control C, and I can go to a template size that's better fit for me, and I can paste it in and resize it to what I need. But basically, all I want really would be like this, so that I can figure out what I want. So I can make this bigger. And look, you've got your shapes right there. And now I can sit here and go, okay, who's in here? We've got a bunch of different people in here. We've got 4 people in here. What I want you to do is tell me a keyword to search. And we're going to do a collaborative, let's do a collaborative, what do you call it? A collaborative community post. Something I'm going to be posting soon, like in the next week, will be a collaborative post with everybody that's in today's live stream. So I want you guys to give me a keyword to search. What is your favorite animal? Okay. What is your favorite animal? And I'm going to search in elements here to find those favorite elements to put in these spots. So I'm going to right click and click out of these. Detach image. I'm going to get rid of all of this. And the first keyword to come in is rabbit. So I'm going to type in rabbit at the top. If I can actually spell it. Okay, we've got rabbit at the top. I'm going to type in rabbit. And let's see here. We're going to go to photos and find a rabbit. Oh, look at this one with glasses. I wear glasses. I think that one's cute. I'm going to put that one right there. And then I'm going to slide this here. I'm going to right click this, send it backwards. So I've got this here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell me who said this. Bible reviews and afternoon tea. That will help me remember. And then I'm going to change the color to that. And then let's see here. Oh, next up, dog and cat. So let's look up dog. We've got a theme with the glasses. We'll put this one in here for now, but I might want to find a different one. Oh, look, this one's got 2 dogs with glasses. Collaborations are fun. So I'm going to take this one. Actually, I'm not going to take this one. I'm going to take this one and duplicate it. And I'm just going to take it right over here. And I'm going to put Hi Fun Chris channel. Suggested the dog. I'm going to change the color of this to the purple that's up there. And then I'm going to do this. Watch this. I'm going to click this, duplicate it. We're going to go with cat next. Okay, I need one more animal. LBC branding, are you still in the house? I would love an animal. Living Creekside, are you still lurking back there? Cat. Let's go here. See if we can find a cat with glasses. I'm not sure. Oh, look. Look, we've got cat with glasses right there. I need one more. Otherwise, I'm going to choose something, but we've got iPhone Chris. Let's change the color. And, all right, let's see. I'm just going to type in animal. Let's see here. What about, oh, I need an animal with glasses. There's another dog, but I really would like something other than a dog. Oh, look at this. What is that? Guinea pig. It's a guinea pig wearing glasses. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I know exactly what I'm going to do with these. You guys are going to be a participant of this new, this was the Creator Classroom. Now, if you have any recommendations, going once, going twice, because now I've got these and I'm going to create something with these. Let's see here. A live chat, collaboration, community post. We're going to create one right now. Are you ready? I'm going to take all these. And you know, I want, because it's a community post, I need a square. So we're going to go to social media. And square, by the way, if anybody has questions, let me put up a little. If you have any questions, now's the time to do it. We've been going for a little over an hour, almost an hour and 10 minutes, and I need to drink some water. In fact, if you give me 1 minute, I need to go get something real quick. I need to finish drinking this, and I will be right back. Let's see here. So watch this, and I'll be right back. All right, so let me tell you what happened. Tomorrow I'm getting my first dose, and it's my test dose and then full dose of the iron IV. And in order to do that, I have to be really hydrated. Otherwise, they can't get the IV started. So I need to drink a lot of water. So I had already drunk everything that was in this cup, and I needed to run grab another cup. I'm hoping that after I get that infusion, I'll be feeling a whole lot better. I actually feel better today, and I've only been taking the oral supplements. So I'm hoping that the IV will really, really kick it in. Oh, by the way, I don't know. For you guys that have been here, let me see if I can point it out. I don't know if you notice, there's not a huge printer right here because we swapped out something that we've got in our dining room. We swapped it out because we moved our router and our cable modem in here, hoping that it would improve the internet reception for the live streaming. But I really, really love, and I would move my camera to show you, but I'm afraid if I do that, then I won't be able to get it back on the monitor. But I love it, and I'm definitely going to need to show you a picture of what it looks like. But yeah, we just swapped things out. The filing cabinet with the printer that was there before, we just moved it in a different room and moved what was there in that room here so that we could put all of that equipment right here so that it would have a better chance of having a better signal. But what we were doing before that was the community collaboration. But brain fart number 5, I really am going to create something that says brain fart with music or brain fart with sound effects. Because I think that would be funny. All right. If you have questions, anything at all about using Canva, drop them in the live chat, because after I finish this little collaboration project that we're going to work on together, we're going to be doing that. I'm going to be answering your questions. So if you've got questions, I might not know the answers, but here's the thing about me. If I don't know the answer, I'm going to be like, I don't know, because I'm not going to tell you I know something if I don't know it. All right, let's create an Instagram post. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but they have changed all of their thumbnails recently on the Canva homepage, and I absolutely love it. I'm not a huge fan of change, but I do like that they made this change. So we're going to click Instagram post because that's what I use for my community board. So we're going to go live stream community board. And now what I'm going to do is, now's where the little folder trick comes in handy. Folder, all your designs. I think that it should be this one. It just hasn't, the thumbnail hadn't generated yet because it's new. But here we go. We're going to click it. Or maybe it's, there we go. Here it is. And I'm just going to get rid of everything else, because all I really want are the pictures and then this information. That's all I want from this. And by the way, this is a free feature, the being able to open up the folders. So now what I'm going to do is get rid of all of this. And I'm going to close. Oh my gosh. Thank you, buddy. One of these days, I'm going to do one of these live streams and remember to share my screen. One time. And I even have a paper that says water, check screen share. And it still happened. All right, let's see. See, that's all you have to do. Type screen. All right, so that's okay. What I'm going to show you here can be done for free. This is a free feature where you can pull designs from, hold on a second. You can pull designs from your folders onto your designs now. It's available for everybody. They made it for free users and for pro users. So we're going to get rid of this one that I just created because you guys did not see it. And, oh, all right. Here's the other thing I want to tell you. Sometimes it's not worth getting it. And I know that um, my other Canva champions and Canva experts will be like, what are you doing? Here's the thing. When you're beginning, when you're new to YouTube and when you're new to Canva, take your time to learn the programs when they're free. Because if you sign up for Canva Pro before you're ready, it's a waste of money. And you don't want to waste your money. You want to invest your money wisely. I used free, and I don't recommend this for everybody, but I used Canva for free from 2015 to July 2021. I didn't really start using Canva a lot until it was probably January 2020. It might have even been before that, like December 2019. And so I used it from 2019 until July 2021 because for me, I knew that it would take me a long time to develop the skills where it would be not a waste of money for me to sign up for Canva Pro. However, when I realized some of the benefits for me for Canva Pro, then I realized that it was going to be worth my money. Like, for example, being able to download text and images without a background so that I can not have to chroma key out in my editing software. That was worth it for me. And now they've got the brand kits. These brand templates. That wasn't a thing when I signed up for it, but now it is. And that's what made the difference. That makes a difference. I can't imagine not having these or creating these brand templates for the Creator Classroom to make my life easier. So then it's quicker for me to be able to design things like this live stream trailer right here. So I've got this trailer. It's 50 seconds, and it's what I put ahead of the live streams, right? This morning, I went in and I changed this. Make sure you get notified. I changed it from the teal color, the cyan color, to white. And I added something to it. Now, if I'd made this from scratch, it probably would have taken me 30 minutes. But because I had the brand template, I was able to create it in probably 2 minutes and then download it and then put it into StreamYard so that I could play it, or not StreamYard. I actually put this one into the back end of YouTube Studio for a trailer. So that's just it. It worked out for me, but I did it very, very quickly. So it saved me time. But if I didn't know how to create these projects, then a brand template wouldn't be useful for me. Now, I'm probably one day next month going to go, okay, which one of these brand templates do I really need? Which ones are duplicates? I'm going to merge some documents and that sort of thing. But I always recommend learning the free version first so that you're not wasting any of that valuable money, especially right now when things are inflated, right? The prices of everything are high. But when you find the value of something and you find that the value saves you time, which can save you money, if, like for me, this is saving time when I'm creating, right? It's not really going to save me money since I'm not making money right now, but it does reserve my energy. So if I spend an hour creating a video, right? But with Canva free, it would have taken me 3 hours, then that saved me 2 hours of energy. And right now, my energy, that's going to be my priority. Like what's going to save me the most energy? But yeah, let me get this and let me look at. Thank you for the YouTube trailer tip. I was looking for that in my studio last night. So I'm hoping you found it. It is, let me see if I can show it. You know what? If you have any problems with it, just send me a message and I'll send you a screenshot if you can't find where to put that trailer. And then LBC branding. So true, I used the free version for a long time. I've been using the pro version when I started designing every day. Some of the pro features are a time saver for me too. But yeah, all right. Now, I've got my screen share on. We're going to get rid of this. We'll go to the home page. And we're going to go to Instagram post. This is something you can do for free. I tried it on my free account this morning just to make sure. We're going to go to, well, let me show you just in case you weren't here earlier. I'm going to show you where to find all of your designs. Click on more, click on folder, and then you can click all of your designs. And these might actually be untitled projects or nothing's in them, but we're going to click on this and now that pops up for me. Actually, that's probably from the last one, but you see, like now I'm going to be able to do like right click, detach image. I can set it as a background for that. We're going to leave a little note here. And we're going to increase the font size so that I can read it. And now I'm going to click plus. And I'm going to take these and Control X or Command X and paste into the second page. This isn't what the final one will look like. I'm just setting this up for me so that I know how to use it or know who recommended it. And what I'm going to do here in a minute is I'm not actually going to create this whole thing right now. I'm just setting it up so that I can work on it later. We're going to right click this, add a new page. I'm going to increase, oh, wait, well, increase the size. Why are you not, come on, increase the size. And then we're going to take this final one. I'm going to X that one out and then bring it here. I love that one. I love that little guy. That's so cute. All right. So now I've got all 4 of these, and I'm going to work on them a little later on, just to put together some sort of community post that talks about things in this live stream. So yeah, that's so much fun. We've been going at this for now an hour and 26 minutes. That's amazing. And my voice is still okay. That's what tells me that tomorrow when I go get that IV, that it's going to really help me a lot. Because if just using the oral things has done a little bit, then I anticipate that this big infusion thing is going to help a lot. And let me do this. All right. Here's my question for you. What's the biggest thing you've learned today? What tip or trick have you picked up in today's live stream that you either forgot or it was a great reminder or that you didn't know at all? I would love to hear what your big wow, or what I like to call them when I'm on other live streams. Like if I'm watching Nick Nimmin and he says something, I'm like, wow, what a knowledge nugget. And so I say that all the time when I'm commenting in chat. I should probably start using it in these live streams since I actually use it when I'm chatting on other live streams. But what is the knowledge nugget? What did you learn of value? Because this is why I want to know. I want to know because I create fun little things. And let me show you what I create with what your knowledge nuggets were. Let's see here. I create things like this. I think that my internet's having trouble communicating right now, so I don't think the video, I don't think that video is going to play right. But if you watch the beginning, what I really, really like to do is quote you guys that are in live chat in the intro in the community post. And I can show you, let me go to the YouTube tab, what I mean. And yes, I'm going to screen share. I just want to get it up first. Okay. Here we go. So you see, like I did this. The Snazzy Life during 2 live stream ago said, there are so many features and possibilities. Watch all of the Creator Classroom videos and live streams to learn. Always keep learning. And so I do things like this in the future, so from live streams like today, because I think it's really, really valuable for other people that come across this channel to hear what other people have to say about it. I can say what I want to say all day long, that I think you learn valuable stuff here. But when other people say it, then sometimes that gives people like, oh, I should check out what she's doing over at the Creator Classroom. And so I do a lot of fun things. And like Claire Sarah said, I wish I could give this tutorial multiple thumbs up. I am not a cat is a frequent chatter and said, I don't think I've enjoyed myself so much while learning something in a long time. And that particular live stream was really, really fun. I don't know what got into me. It was the first time that I said, oh, I'm having a brain fart. And we just really dug into it and had a great time. So I want to know what your wow moment is, what's your aha moment, or what do you want to learn in Canva? What questions do you have? You want to know something about thumbnails, you want to know something about video, you want to know something about text animations, anything you want to know, I'm going to give you about 10 minutes. You got 10 minutes. So, well, I can either do something that's longer or I can do a bunch of little things, whatever you want. But look, I see I've got 2 notifications, which is hiding right behind the duck. Oh, it's hiding right behind the duck because get this. Remember earlier I said, hold up. Remember earlier when I said that I like to use the free version of something to understand it before I spend money on it, right? Like why some people might not want to get Canva Pro right now, that they might need to learn a little bit. I'm doing the same technique with StreamYard. I'm using the free version. I've got Powered by StreamYard right here. It is 720p, it's not 1080, because if I were to purchase and do a monthly subscription right now, it would be a waste of the money because I don't know the program well enough to spend our money on it. However, I can see down the road that the advantages that StreamYard offers with their paid plan, even the first tier paid plan, would get rid of this. And by getting rid of this, it would mean that I would be able to easily chop out segments and do smaller tutorial segments, smaller knowledge nuggets, right? I'm having a brain fart. A smaller segment from the live stream in another tutorial that maybe someone looks and goes, oh, I don't want to watch a 90-minute to 2-hour live stream, but they will watch a 5-minute knowledge nugget segment of that live stream. And so once I get comfortable and can get the plan where I can remove the logo, then I should be able to take little clips from that and then upload those. So I think that's fun. Let's see here. I'm going to remove this banner and we're going to show this for a little bit. What are your biggest struggles when it comes to using Canva for YouTube? I know that we've got, okay, hold up. Let me show this comment. My buddy is my buddy right here. She's new. She's new to creating videos and she is new to Canva. LBC branding. What I would love for you to give your number one tip to my friend right here, Bible Reviews and Afternoon Tea. What do you think that she should know about using Canva, especially using Canva for YouTube? Because I think we could really help her out. And I'm learning how to use what you taught for thumbnails. And what she's referring to, I think, is the way that I use my thumbnails. And let's get my screen back up here in a second. Um, Here we go. Your thumbnail game is on point. Love your whole vibe. I love yours too. Typically, you are live when I am in a deep sleep, but I'm hoping that soon I will be feeling a lot better. And then look, got another friend here. And I say friend, student. I feel like all of you guys are my friends. I feel like you are a part of my little family when you join the live stream and you chat. And Eileen Smith is in the house. It is great to see you. YouTube channel art is hard. You're right. It is. In fact, I'm glad you said that because I can give you my tip. You ready? And this is a free tip. It's not the Canva Pro, but I'm going to show you how to size it perfectly. I think I got, wow, woo. I think I got distracted there for a second, but I think what she's talking about is I showed a cute little tip here about how I make my how I'm pointing at my monitor like you guys can how I made my text, right? Um, I'm writing a note to myself so I don't forget. Channel art tip. And then thumbnail. The thumbnail tip I do give is about using Canva Pro, but technically you could probably figure out a way to do it without. Actually, I don't know of a way. Yeah, let me think on that. I'm going to think on that while I help. I'm going to think on that. And I say I'm going to think on that, and I'll probably forget, but I'm going to try to think if I can remember the name of. There is a free background removal, and it's not Remove BG. Oh, I remember it. Wow, it's Erase BG. So first, we're going to do Chris's question. I can't speak. If Where's my mouse? There it is. Look, I'm seeing my mouse on my screen share. I'm thinking that I'm on the right monitor. Um, First, we're going to do YouTube channel art is hard. I'm going to show you my tip there. And let me pull me up so that I can pull up the right screen. Let's see. All right, the right screen is there. All right, channel art. Are you ready? We're going to type in channel art or YouTube banner. Canva calls it YouTube banner. But when you type in channel art, it comes up YouTube banner. We're going to click it. And now look, we've got create a blank template. Create a blank banner. And that's all we're going to do because the tip that I'm going to share here, if I can remember the sizing. Oh boy. Oh, I remember it. The tip I'm going to share is free. We're going to click this. Here's the banner. All of this isn't going to show on a mobile device. It's not going to show on a computer. This whole thing. All you're going to get is this little segment in the middle. And this is what you're going to do. Click R on your keyboard to bring up, it brings up a square. It used to bring up the perfect size rectangle. I miss when it brought up a rectangle, but what you're going to do is you're going to size this. And I'm one for being real. There is a feature that I wish that Canva would add. I wish that you could add numbers to size the square perfectly. Like I wish that when you did this, that something popped up that allowed you to type in the numbers that you want, like you can type in font sizes. But you're going to take this and we're going to go to width at, we're going to go to 1546, I believe it is, 1546. There we go. And we're going to go, the height is 423. I think I went to 58 by accident. 46. There we go. So now we've got a rectangle that's the perfect size. 1546 by 423 pixels. This is just so that you can see what size it is. Now, we're going to position this right in the center and middle. This right here, this little rectangle is what people see on mobile. And if you extend the rectangle out, then that part's what they see on computers. So what we're going to do now is click File, and we're going to click Show Rulers and Guides. I'm going to click that. I'm actually going to hide all of this to make this a little bit bigger. I agree, we should be able to enter the size for all elements. So I have put in a request. I put it in a while ago, but I really wish we could do that because I think that it would save time. I also kind of wish that we could favorite. Hold up, I've had another brain fart. I wish that we could favorite certain sizes, right? Like if I use this a lot, I wish I could favorite that size with the rectangle. But my buddy has to run. I'm so glad I got to see you live. Thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate it. Don't be surprised if I don't show this little quote on the community tab at some point because I love it. And Dr. Phone Call Ring, I hear you. Watch this last part on the replay, and I think that you're going to love it. And I'll try to remember to add in this little tip about thumbnails since you don't have Canva Pro too. But here we go. So we positioned at the center and middle. We brought down the rulers and guides, and at the top here, there's a ruler. And when you hover over it, there's a little arrow. I don't know if you guys can see that, but we're going to left click and bring it down here. And then we're going to left click and bring this down here. And we will right click and bring this over, or left click and bring it over. We're going to bring this over. And guess what? Now we can get rid of our rectangle and you can design. And so this part right here, let me give you a rectangle like this so that you can see it. That part right here, what's in that rectangle, will be seen on your YouTube channel. So let me show you. So see here, I've got this rectangle right here is what's seen on computer. And then this one, I just did a basic rectangle there. I was not feeling fancy. Is what they see on mobile device. So people on phone, on my banner, don't see this part and they don't see this part. But you can design within this little square and it's perfect. You actually technically don't even need to do anything above and below this line. I tell you what, I'm going to help you out. Let me make you a template. So this is why you should always join the live chats, because I send out templates in the chat. Let me get rid of this. We're going to get a template. Share, template link. I'm going to copy this. And I'm going to put it in chat. So all you should have to do is click this. Because it's free, you'll be able to take this and create your banner with it. Just make sure that your visible stuff is in this little rectangle here. But yeah, we're gonna, I need to make a note not to delete that. Let's see here. I'm going to create a new folder called Shared Templates. Do not delete. I would recommend making a copy of the template just in case I do delete this later. All right. Now, the other thing that was talked about was about the thumbnails. Let me grab a thumbnail. We're just going to create this one. What my buddy was talking about earlier with the thumbnail, the Bible reviews and afternoon tea, was I talked about how I create my words for thumbnail. And how I make this an image. And usually what I do is I create it and then I do a screen share, which I do a screenshot like this, which is Shift Windows S for Windows. And I'm not sure what it is for Mac, but you should be able to look it up. And then I paste it in so that it looks like this. And then I go to Edit Image and remove the background. And let's see if it actually did. It did. And now I can do the edit. I can add a shadow by clicking shadow, below, and then I change the size, the transparency, and the blur. And sometimes I even go and add a duotone to it. And then I click it twice to make sure that the whole thing is black. But that's what I do. But that requires Canva Pro. I'm going to see if I can do it for free. I don't know that I can. I'm just going to test it. We're going to download it, the free download. And real quickly, I'm going to hide my screen while I go to the website. Let's see here. Gee, I need a drink. Oh no, that's why I wanted to do it off screen. Screenshot on Mac is Command and Shift and 4. Thank you, Chris. My internet's having trouble bringing up the website. Here we go. All right. That's why I wanted to do it off screen, because I knew that was going to happen. All right. Now I'm going to upload that. And actually, I'm going to show you. I'm going to take me off screen for a second. I actually have it here. I'm just going to drag it. Oh, let's try it again. All right, let's try it this way. Now, that looks pretty good. Let's download original size. And then we're going to go back. We're going to go back to the thumbnail we're working on and see if how good that looks. I have not tried it, so I don't know. We're going to go to Uploads, Upload File, Thumbnail. Oh, so I can tell that it doesn't look great, actually. Because, watch. You see, it did not take out, it didn't take out all of the greens. So it didn't really do that great of a job. I was hoping that it would. Let's see though. Let's see though what it would look like with that shot with, let's do the duotone first. I know I'm going really fast. I don't, this one's not going to be great quality. I would not recommend, I don't recommend this. I was really hoping that that was going to work. Okay. Well, it might be okay if you take it and then put your original one up top, but it really is kind of messy. If you look at the edges, it's not going to be as clear as the Canva Pro version. I was really hoping that was going to work. Oh well. Because oh, yeah, Erase BG is one of the better versions of the free version of removing a background, but that didn't work for that. So I'm sorry that didn't work. I was really hoping it would. All right, I tell you what, we're going to wrap this up today because we've gone over a lot of things. I need to work on this. I'm going to need to work on the Canva Pro thing, but let's bring me up. And we're going to pull up a banner, I think. If your question wasn't answered today, make sure you ask it in the comments on the replay because it might be a featured question answered in the next live stream. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.